Good luck.
Oh, and don't forget, this is a custom seed, so it's anti-freeze.
Okay. Is there anything else different?
No, just
Okay,
just
it's magic mirror, but with anti-freeze. Okay, sounds good.
Yep. It's because in the tournament it's gonna be anti-freeze.
Gotcha. Good luck.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alrighty, everybody, we're running back yet another seed attempt. My timer isn't working. Today is testing me. We've been having a lot of tech issues and skill issues and issues of all kinds. And today is really testing my patience. Oh, man. I just want to play the game, dude. I just want to play the game. And if you want to watch me play the game, you could subscribe at youtube.com/@DragonBlitzDaily, where I upload daily videos of me struggling to exist in this world as it does irreparable harm to my mental health. Please subscribe and like the video and leave a comment for the algorithm. It'll help make me very happy. Jesus, man. Like, whatever. I think I'm starting to believe this, truly. I think I'm truly starting to believe this about my life. I think I have a negative luck stat IRL. I think my luck stat is one of the worst out of any human beings I've ever met. I'd end up playing the lottery and somehow owing them money. It's ridiculous. They'd be like, you won the negative lottery. You actually owe us $26 million. And I go, oh, man. Not again. Fuck you! I'm really... Oh, invisible zombies. Awesome. Great. Good times. Dude, the Spectrum flashbacks, I don't even want to talk about the Spectrum. Shit, dude. Ugh. I thought my internet issues were over, man. It's fine. Let's just focus in on this run. I'm going to stop yapping, because I think the reason I lost the last race, genuinely, is because I forgot one thing. It's because I was talking to chat. And I like talking to chat, but like the randomizer is too complicated. It has gotten so complicated, you have to memorize 100 new things all the time. And if you forget one of them, the randomizer will punish you. Which is the craziest thing is, like, it doesn't have to punish you. I could randomly get lucky by not getting punished by forgetting the one thing. But by forgetting that one thing, I instantly get punished to the point of, like, no return. It's really fucking annoying. And I would like for it to end, please, for the love of God. Can I just get good luck for once, please? It'd make me so happy. Yeah, I think Rune Sword is probably better early game, and then Asafune maybe late game. Meal ticket, unfortunate. Kind of wish that was a library card. I'm starting to think that the universe is conspiring against me. Do you guys feel that way? That, like, there is a god out there, but the only god is a god of vengeance and wrath, and just wants to see the suffering of others? As you struggle to just live a somewhat dignified, normal experience, but all experiences lead to suffering. And it's like, how did this happen? I just want to play video games and have fun. Yeah, the number of presets are very large. Well, the other thing is that the number of presets are large because people are actually playing them now, instead of just maining Bounty Hunter for 20,000 years. Which, that tournament is still not over, by the way. Like, what the fuck? How? It's been like 6 months. You can't have a seasonal tournament that lasts multiple seasons. That's... like, come on now. That's just not how it works. But thankfully, it's winding down such that more people are able to just, like, play other stuff. That was the other thing that was keeping me from doing races, is, like, I didn't want to race people playing Bounty Hunter. And it's all people played for months on end. So it's like, I have nothing to race. I have no reason to race the randomizer. And it was really frustrating. I didn't realize it was still going on. It's still going on, yeah. They're not done yet. I think they're in the finals, probably. Maybe losers finals, winners finals, something like that. Is it even double elimination? Oh shit. Damn. This is really rough. It is double elim? That makes sense. There may only be 1 or 2 races left. I'll say it, it's about time. People have to be tired of it by now, right? Surely? I don't know. Maybe I'm just hating. Actually, 100% I'm just hating, so don't listen to me. I'm just very frustrated that the thing that I care about most in Symphony of the Night was completely subsumed for months at a time by a thing that made the game so much less fun for everyone involved. But whatever. So if that's hating, then whatever. I feel like I'm justified in hating. Checking the library here feels bad, but at the least the library is like smaller in this preset. So it shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna go up here first, I think. Then we leave. Yep. Now I'll check what's in the shop. If there's nothing here, that means double jump, leapstone is the only thing that will lead to progression. On the bright side, if it is gold ring there, then we're not in like a terrible spot, but
I'm interested.
Yeah, it is leapstone. Mana prisms are in the shop. Mornblade, Heaven Sword, Vorpal, Medusa, Shield, duplicator for 4K.
Farewell for now.
I considered going to leapstone first as well, but the issue is I didn't grab the warp at the opportune time. So it just means that I'd have to do some awkward backtracking, but I have to do that awkward backtracking regardless now. I would love to go through Clock Tower to get to Leapstone, but I can't. Like, you literally cannot. It is blocked unless you have the magic mirror, so we gotta go back to Alrox's quarters and then through Colosseum, then through the chapel, and then we'll find the progression item there. So it's a lot of moving around to get essentially just one check, but we have to do it. Are there ways to increase your luck IRL? Chat, what's your favorite way to increase your luck IRL? Because I need to buff my luck stat ASAP. Own a 4-leaf clover. Yeah, I don't got any of those. Maybe that's Lapis Lazuli. Am I gonna start becoming a crystal mommy? Is that it? Smoke weed? I smoke weed every day, bro. That's not true. I don't. That's a lie. I don't smoke weed at all. But it's just funny to say. Luck favors the prepared. Look, Mr. Sun Tzu, Art of War. Mr. fucking Proverbs of wisdom from the past. Son of a bitch! If I did this route, I would have a duplicator right now. Oh, look at what I'm dealing with. The game is punishing me for just guessing wrong all the time. There is a God and he hates me specifically. That is the only answer. That God loves all of his children except for me, the forgotten one. That is the only answer. It wasn't even a 50-50. That's the fucked up part. It was like a 25% chance that this was the correct route. Because there was 3 checks available in the outer wall and library, and none of those were progression. And they all equally could have been progression compared to this location, which is why I chose to go that way. Because, like, statistically, it's just more likely. But fuck statistics, I guess. I don't know. I don't like that's not true. I love complaining. But I think all humans like complaining. But I don't like complaining about feeling unlucky in particular. But it's just like this overwhelming... Oh. It wasn't unlucky. It was fucking being stupid again. It's fine. We're not heavily punished. But that's so frustrating. I forgot. Yep, my bad. I forgot. The preset has new things, and I forgot the new things. There's 12 million things you have to keep track of. And I forgot. Dude, I just want to fucking cry, man. Also, why is this in logic with just gravity boots? Wait. When did I get Jewel of Open? Wait, when did I get Jewel of Open? Huh? I'm losing my fucking mind. I don't understand what's going on. I genuinely, I'm gonna cry. This is ridiculous. I don't understand. I'm not even, like, playing the game at this point. Oh my god. Like, this is just embarrassing. I really shouldn't have said yes to another race after having those internet issues, man. Like, I don't know how to describe the blinding fury that goes on when I have tech issues. And I think that has fully clouded my ability to play this game. And now I'm even more frustrated. Like, I'm not making a bit or doing, like, I'm not playing it up for anything like that. I'm genuinely the most mad I've been on stream in a long time. And I have no one to be mad at but myself right now, and that's the worst part about it. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely very sorry. This is, like, disappointing. I need to talk to a fucking therapist or something, man. This is sad. We're here to have fun. Yeah, but no, I just feel bad because it's like there isn't fun to be had in me just being upset. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get myself out of it, but then there's this meta level of like, okay, well, just stop being frustrated. But it's like, that's not how it works, right? Emotions are like a real thing that you have to deal with. But trying to deal with them live while you're like also trying to race a randomizer that is just kicking your ass because you keep forgetting how the fucking randomizer works because it's so different from everything you've experienced in the last like 5 years of playing this randomizer that it just becomes incredibly frustrating. It's probably time to switch to Asafune. Because I just need to do more damage. This might get me killed, but whatever. This isn't too disastrous. I mean, I wasted a lot of time, but it shouldn't be that bad, I guess. In the grand scheme of things, it shouldn't be that bad. Unless I am stupid, there is only one relic left for it to be. It has to be at Mermaid Statue. if it's not at Merman Statue, everything I know about the randomizer is just wrong, and I just need to fucking quit and never play again. But the other thing that sucks about this is I keep second guessing myself because I'm just so wrong all the time. And I'm wrong about things that I should, if I looked at the screen and analyzed what the fuck was going on, I wouldn't be having these issues. But I'm just unable to do that. Like, it's just a bunch of blind spots showing up all the time in my ability to understand how these randomizers works. And it's just like, I don't know, it's a negative spiral of like, okay, I can't trust myself because I keep making these mistakes. And then I keep trying to practice to get better at it. But then I keep not trusting myself because I keep making those mistakes, which causes me to make more mistakes, which causes me to not trust myself. And then if I practice at all, it gets worse. It's a fucking spiral, man. And it's genuinely like really difficult to get out of, man. I think a lot of it just comes down to ego and expectations, really. Like, I just shouldn't expect to do well. I think the only reason I'm expecting myself to do well is because I'm good at, like, the actual game and not the randomizer in its current iteration. But that's not a fair assessment, right? This randomizer, these randomizers that are all heavily modified versions of the normal game, in and of themselves are a new game that I need to learn and practice and get better at. So expecting myself to be good at them just because I'm good at the normal game just doesn't matter anymore. And I think that's the hardest part, is like, I don't like to be egotistical or overly confident in certain things, but there are a handful of things in this world that I have deemed myself an expert in because I have the experience and the results that speak for themselves. I think it's very clear I am the best in the world at Castlevania Symphony of the Night. That is just a fact, immutable by evidence. But because I have so much experience in the actual game, as soon as it starts to get twisted by all of the various different ways that the game is modified, and me not keeping up to date with it has caused a rift in my understanding of how the game should be versus my experience with it. And I just am like floundering to handle the separation between the two. I'm positioned better than most to get adept at it. I don't think that's true, because people don't have the issue of relearning, if that makes sense. I think that's why I'm struggling so much, is because I have to relearn and unlearn how the game works. Whereas other people don't have that same experience. So learning something that's new instead of unlearning and then learning something new, I feel like is a easier task. Because the movement mechanics, sure. That's obviously I'm gonna have an advantage there, but like that doesn't matter because I'm gonna keep it 100% real. Going fast in the randomizer does not matter anymore. It never has, really, unless you're doing a seed preset that only emphasizes execution, which very rarely ever happens. The last time that happened was the Lycanthrope tournament. Really. So now we live in a world where the only thing that matters is you skip as many checks as possible exactly when you need to. And nothing else matters, genuinely. I'll pick it up. I might grab Wolf later. So because of that, I'm living in this world where I am an expert at this thing that is not being tested for, but is very close to the thing that is being tested for. So this like uncanny valley of trying to figure out what the randomizer wants from me. And it's not even just the randomizer as a whole. It is this specific iteration of randomizers that are so different from the 4 years of normal, quote unquote, randomizer experience that I have, right? Because now I have to think to myself, anytime my base instincts of like, oh, I can do this route because I've done it hundreds of times before, aka go to library, then go to outer wall, then go to clock tower, then go to castle keep. Wrong. I cannot do that in this preset. This preset forbids that because it changed the terrain around, right? And then I also have to remember, okay, that preset doesn't allow me to do it, but this preset does. And then keeping all of that in my head all at once is just impossible, man. It's just impossible for me. And I'm trying to get better at it, but every time it just like giant holes keep popping up in my game plans that are like, oh, you forgot this one tiny thing and now you lose 15 minutes. And it's like, dude, like, it just feels so bad. It feels so incredibly bad. Also, this fucking seed is terrible. Holy Christ. This seed is just find magic mirror or die right now. So whoever finds magic mirror first wins. I don't know, man. I'm like trying to get better at it. I'm trying to keep my mind in a positive space, but today's been really hard. And I think it really just does come down to the tech issues earlier. Like, that is the most frustrating, like literally my most triggering thing in the world is tech issues. Oh my God, I'm lucky. Holy shit. Never mind. GG's. I win. Guessed correctly immediately. Gets to win the whole game because of it. Never mind. My luck turned around just by complaining about it. This game, man. This shit's a fucking joke. Oh. I'm gonna check to see if this is Alucard. It is. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Alright, let's save the game because I'm gonna die if I take any amount of damage in the second castle. Complaining is in logic. I'm sorry that you guys are hearing me just vent my feelings out. I am a human being at the end of the day who does have feelings. I know, shocker. Streamer has feelings? It isn't just a robot for my entertainment? But yeah, I'll just like be honest about tech issues. These are the things that make me frustrated about tech issues, is that they are inconsistent and impossible to plan for, which makes any amount of planning that I try and do to give myself a sense of like agency over my circumstances, they just like disappear. You know what I mean? Which feels really, really bad. Speaking of feeling really, really bad, there's not like a good answer of where to go. I think I'm gonna go back to entrance and go from here. Did I do these checks yet? Yeah, I did at the beginning. Okay, then we'll do this because we haven't done this yet. And then we'll do Beelzebub. I think it's just trying to live in a world where you accept that, like, bad things will happen to you and there's nothing you can do about it is just, like, mind-numbing to me personally. And that's pretty much it. Were all the tracker issues fixed? No. That is another thing that is frustrating because I can't rely on the tracker to help me route things, unfortunately. This preset, the tracker mostly works, except everything is pink, which is just like, again, messes with my years of muscle memory. So, I don't know. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. That the thing is that piece of advice is actually like really bad. Because what does preparing for the worst actually entail? Because the issue is, it can always get worse. It can always get worse. So, like, how do you prepare for the worst when it can just keep... Like, it's an infinite well that you can't prepare for. Hence why preparing for tech issues / issues of that nature is impossible. Because it can always get worse. Like, it's just not actionable advice. It's just a proverb, you know what I mean? It's just a thing to tell yourself to feel better about it. But you wouldn't get frustrated? That's not true. That's not how it works. What? Okay. Now I'm getting more frustrated because you don't understand what I'm trying to say here, and I'm just gonna leave it be. Yes, a thing that came out of nowhere, even though I tried to prepare for it, but something even worse showed up. Yeah, I'm not gonna get frustrated at that. What are you smoking? Like, I'm sorry I'm not a Zen Buddhist master who's willing to detach himself from all forms of materialism. And maybe I should. Maybe I should. People don't choose to be frustrated. Yeah, it's a natural human emotion, you know? Like... And I'm also just not in the best place to, like, handle it right now, because being live... Because that's another thing about streaming that most people don't know about, is, like, you're putting your life on pause while you stream to, like, entertain people. And in that intermediate time, like, a lot of stuff could happen that you just cannot deal with. So it's just like, I don't know. The frustration just exists and you have to live with it, you know what I mean? And there's nothing I can really do about it until I'm done streaming. Pass imaginary blunt. Dude, I wish. Weed just gives me a panic attack now 100% of the time. It didn't used to when I was younger, but I was like a teenager back then. Is that a shield rod? Okay. And as somebody who's lived through his fair share of really awful panic attacks, I just don't want to do that anymore, man. I wish it worked for me, man. I really do. Well, that is really what it comes down to, right? Is like when you take apart the mechanics of what a tech issue really means. And like I'm already probably shouldn't be saying any of this shit, but I'm like emotional and like frustrated, so I'm just gonna make bad decisions. But realistically, what it comes down to is like you have to look Oblivion in the face and say, everything that I've worked for in my entire life that has led me to this moment where I'm choosing to make content for a living, already a very awful, I shouldn't say awful, it is a variable job that like has its ups and downs, but that mostly relies on getting lucky over and over and over and over again. And hoping that things don't like shit the bed, because you're at the mercy of algorithms, waning interests, companies that are choosing to make content or games around X, Y, and Z. Like, these are all things that are outside of your control. And then on top of that, you add even more chaos to the mix, aka like the tech that you rely on to do your job not working. And that's your sense of like living in this world. Like if I didn't have to worry about the money, none of this would frustrate me, right? But like, unfortunately, we live in a society. We live in a society where I need money for goods and services. I wish it wasn't that way. I'd live my life incredibly differently if that wasn't that way. But unfortunately, you can't just ignore the requirements of society. So just looking Oblivion in the face and saying, yep, my entire existence is reliant on things that are so far outside of my control that I am essentially just a washed up fucking ant on a log floating through the universe who's merely experiencing things happening to him with no agency or control. Yeah, that can induce a little bit of panic. A little bit of frustration. At the very least, I'm just trying to justify why my immense negative reactions are the way that they are when it comes to tech issues, where I think most people don't have that perspective of this needs to work or else I won't be able to feed myself. You know what I mean? At least that's the alarm that goes off in your brain. Whether it's logistically true or not doesn't actually matter, because you can't tell your brain to shut the fuck up when you're in a panic state. That's not how it works. You can't logic your way out of a panic attack. So having the mental strength to just like sit there and accept that, like, yeah, I am panicking right now. This is like really frustrating. This is like causing me immense amounts of stress and frustration, but I have to just keep going. It just takes a lot of energy. Anyways, that's way too parasocial and personal for my liking, and I'd like to move on. I appreciate you guys listening to me, though. I probably shouldn't have to sit here and justify myself to people that don't understand it. But part of me feels like, I don't know, at least this perspective could be useful for others who may be going through something similar. Or at the very least, give them some sort of reason to feel empathetic. What up, Turbo Dog? I hope you're doing well, man. I'm doing okay right now. I don't think that... Look, you're trying to be nice. I appreciate that. You should not assume that about people. Don't assume their circumstances just because you only see a very limited window of what they're going through. That is genuinely not a smart idea, especially if you're trying to be helpful. Damn it, I almost made it. I do have the shield rod on, so might as well. I feel that, Turbo Dog, I feel that. I think the issue is that empathy just requires energy from the person involved to, like, overcome the immediate negative feelings that they may be having. So, in a weird way, empathy oftentimes comes from a place of, like, either putting in a ton of effort to make a habit out of it, or a place of privilege in which they don't have things going on in their brain to prevent them from having an empathetic point of view, right? There's a reason why I don't feel like morally people who are going through a lot, like, if they maybe forget other people's feelings and emotions, it's like, it's understandable. Like, they don't have the mental framework, emotional availability, energy available to have an empathetic point of view. But that's just like how it works, you know? This is how life works. And as the general availability of emotional, mental free time gets dwindled and dwindled farther and farther as we all condense all of our energies such that we produce as much possible capital for, like, the handful of people at the top, like, empathy is going to go, unfortunately. And we're seeing that now. And I think I'm grasping at straws trying to give people a logical reason, like, hey, please provide empathy towards my general direction, please. Or at the very least, like, don't judge me too harshly for experiencing what I'm experiencing. But realistically, like, that is a fruitless endeavor because, like, the people who are going to view me harshly already are in a situation where they don't have the mental space, the mental RAM availability to provide any sort of empathy. And I think that is, unfortunately, just how it's going to be. Also, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing routing-wise. I'm just going wherever and just, like, not paying attention. I'm just casually playing the game while ranting about my life, and I apologize. As far as main channel videos goes, Dagon, I have, I think, like 4 videos lined up already. So, eventually we'll get there. I think we go to the library now. I know there were mana prisms in the shop, and there was a duplicator in the shop, so. Bara, welcome. Been watching your videos recently, and your enthusiasm is rubbed off. Very ironic sentiment, but I appreciate you. That is very kind. Kind words. I guess I go this way, yeah. I probably should have went the other way, actually. Please just give me Soul of Bat soon, so I can turn my brain off even more. What everyone can do is be present and listen. Very true, Turbo Dog. Very true. You have time now. Later might not be the case. Okay. I'll keep that in mind, and I can start working towards something for us to work on together, if that sounds cool with you. Should I go to the library? I don't know. I'm very torn. Because, like, yes, there's a duplicator in there, but, like, I don't need a duplicator and a mana prism for anything right now. Because I don't have Soul of Bat. So there's no reason to go out of my way just to do that. I didn't rush you with Dawn, you know that. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Like, I'm not feeling rushed by any means. It's just knowing that you might not have free time later is good to know. Hey, Jester, how's it going? Thank you, everybody, for indulging in me as I said my piece. I feel a lot better now. Yep, there's a button combo that lets you warp between the castles once you acquire the magic mirror item, which is a replacement for the holy glasses. Dude, where the fuck is Soul of Bat? God damn, bro. It doesn't let you warp when you're in a boss room, but right outside of boss rooms it does let you warp. I'm hoping Soul of Bat is there. Please don't mind my cliche phrases. It's fine. Look, platitudes and cliches do help people, so I'm not, like, hating on it. But I think I just am in a situation where they're not very helpful. But it's fine. Like I said, I just needed to say my piece, and now I feel a lot better. So odds are this has to be progression. Well, it doesn't have to, but I'm hoping that it is. What was the issue with the stream? I got a weird disconnect that wasn't my internet disconnecting necessarily. I think it might have been an OBS issue because I could still see and receive chat messages. I could still receive and send chat messages in my own stream chat. And I was still connected to Discord, but I couldn't speak through Discord. And right now my OBS says it's disconnected, but I'm still streaming. So it says disconnected, reconnecting in 1 second, but it's like frozen on that screen, but somehow it's still working. So again, something really weird is happening, but I don't know what it is. Also, we've been playing for 40 minutes and we have no spike breaker? No, nothing? Dude, what the fuck? Where are the relics? Oh my god, man. Jeez. I guess go outer wall? Could you not just warp inside the castle center? No, you cannot. The ability to warp is disabled in that entire area. I guess it's just has to be in the outer wall / library, because that's like the only thing left. And the fact that we're still missing so many Vlad relics is also concerning. Like, I feel like we've done everything a little bit and we have nothing to show for it. Currently third castle outer wall, must be. Are we sure that these presets follow logic correctly? I don't know. I didn't make this shit. Son of a bitch. There we go. I mean, just because there aren't soft locks doesn't mean it's necessarily following the logic properly, but... But it is a good sign that things are working as intended. That's a convenient spot for that. Oh, you can't talk to the librarian if you warp in?
What can I do for you?
Interesting.
I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this.
Tribute.
Thank you, normal ball.
You steal men's souls
Thank you.
and make them your slaves.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Farewell for now.
That'll have to do for now. Wait, why do I have a fucking... losing my goddamn mind. I forgot I was using the shield rod. My brain is just not in it today, man. I can't stay focused. I'm trying really hard to, but it's just impossible. There's no reason to grab it. You can just warp out of the fight. That's so funny. I figured as much, but I wanted to test it. I mean, he's not a boss after all. It's true. We all know this because of reverse boss order. Your power went out. Today's cursed, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Ren. We probably just shouldn't play this fucking video game. Today's cursed. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I'll finish the seat up. But man, this was certainly something. I mean, we probably should go to the caverns then. Did I fight death yet? I don't think I have. So I should warp there. I'm pretty sure you did. Well, Diagon, if you want a backseat, you could also get banned. So shut the fuck up. It's called a rhetorical question. Whatever. Where was Bat? Creature. I did fight this guy. Nice. Well, then now I'm just wasting time. Hell yeah. Don't worry, this was still faster, smiley face. Copium. Wait, didn't I already check? Why didn't I check this already? Dude, I'm fucking a moron. Yeah, I'm a fucking moron. I could just use the magic mirror to skip this. Yeah, dude, I just wasn't in this. Mentally. Dude, I literally checked this and then left without... I mean, crazy finished, but I still have 2 Vlad relics missing. And they're... Which relic is that? Is that Akmadon? I think it is. Today's been a rough day, man. It's been a really rough day. I don't know. I don't know what to do about it anymore, man. I really don't. Just feeling like everything you do is wrong, it's just a horrible feeling, and I really hope it passes. Like, the last few days have been genuinely some of the roughest for me that I've had in a very long time. I think I need to stop playing the randomizer for a while or something. Just give myself a break from it. And just like focus on something else for a little while. It's like I don't even want to finish the seed out, but I should. I really should. Because it's Spike Breaker and Silver Ring, yeah. Oh, this has nothing to do with the actual performance of the seed, Red. I've been having a very, very tough day outside of that. Does that just work? I wonder.
Thank you.
You have all our support. You do you and we will be here for you.
Thank you, W. No, you end up bonking if you do that. Okay. Trying to find like a setup, but I mean you could just like line it up. It's not that hard to wing smash through here without echo. So now last relic is either silver ring or what's the other one that's left? I guess Akmadon, which I didn't do for some reason. I don't know why. Man. Have I ever played Super Metroid for funsies? Yes, I've played a lot of Super Metroid. In fact, I even uploaded some Super Metroid randos recently. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just need to, like, step away from playing Randomizer for a while. Genuinely. If you get a warp in the first castle, does it give you the warp in the second castle too? Because I didn't get any of those warps. Did I get those warps? When did I use the reverse castle keep warp? Wait, is that Medusa then? Oh, I didn't do Medusa? Oh. Where am I going, man? I'm telling you, I'm so out of it, man. Like I don't even feel like myself right now. It feels really bad. Am I still gonna do reverse boss order? I have to. I genuinely have to. Yeah, okay. Like, I'm running out of time. GDQ is less than a week away. And I have to start preparing for it. Much like all other peoples of the world, just because I'm having a bad day doesn't mean I have to stop doing what I must do. As much as I would like to just give up, I really can't. Trust me, I really do. I really, really do. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I got it. I really don't feel like I do, man. I really don't. It's frustrating. Again, I appreciate the nice words and the platitudes. Not the time and place today, please. Because that same logic can just be applied to, like, the other direction, which, again, doesn't help, right? When things are going poorly, like, you can't logic your way out of it. You can't just say, oh, well, actually, I've only been feeling terrible for the 25.6% of today, which doesn't mean it's actually a full day of feeling bad. Like, it doesn't help. Emotionally, that doesn't change what's going on inside. I wish it were different, but...
Go back whence you came. Trouble the soul
Alrighty,
of my mother no more.
I'm just gonna go play not randomized SotN for a while, and hopefully that makes me feel better. I'm gonna go back to the thing that I'm good at.
You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability.
But somehow if you watch that on Dragon Blitz Daily, I need to upload these. So if you're like, what the fuck is this guy yapping about? I only come here for gameplay, not for emotional existential crises. I'm sorry. But I have to upload this or else I won't be able to feed myself. So please like and subscribe. I'm dying. Bye.